Yo, what is up, folks? Forever here, and a quick bit of news for you today. In this Kakao financial report for quarter four, we learned that Kakao has lost 6.3 billion won in quarter four. Well, that's not what we're here for today. We are here about the news that's in this article, specifically in this article, and it's about Chrono Odyssey. This is some major news. First of all, I want to go ahead and report that the game is not being delayed this year. The game is supposed to be coming out this year 100% according to their quarter four financial reports. Going into this article, however, we learned that right here it says, in particular, Chrono Odyssey is set to conduct a global test in the first half of the year, and test Arcade Chronicles are also planned in the second half of the year. Arcade Chronicles, we know, has been pushed back until 2026. However, Chrono Odyssey is still holding its date firm as 2025. Quarter 4 2025 in particular. So we're going to get a global test in the first half of the year, which means we have up until June to get that first test out of the way. So be on the lookout for those popular dates, of course. You know, when I usually say that we have a test coming up in like the first half of the year, the popular dates to look out for, of course, would be sometime in March, the beginning to middle of April, and then towards the end of May are usually when those tests happen. And that's just from my personal experience of testing many MMOs and many games in the past. So watch out for those specific months and dates. I have a calendar right here. I can actually probably pull up and tell you a specific date and when some of these tests would happen. I don't know when spring break actually is. I haven't actually paid attention to spring break since I've gotten out of high school. And that was so long ago. But generally, when tests happen for MMOs around the first quarter time, it's usually within this section of time here. So like between the 10th and the 21st, usually in March, in that time period. If it's in April, it's usually between the 7th and the 25th. That's a very big window, of course, but it's the window that those games usually test in. It's the window that I tested Bless Unleashed in. It's the window I tested Black Desert on console in. It's the window for a lot of things I've tested on console when it comes to console releases for MMOs, particularly. And then the time frame for May would be the 5th through the 16th. This is a very big window for games that usually come out with their either their first or second test. Chrono Odyssey, one of their tests was in this period of time right here. So these windows are very particular, and I don't know why the companies use these windows. If this is their high peak time for having people, I'm not sure what that correlates to, because usually those companies are overseas, so I don't know what holidays are expecting from those time periods, if they have people out of school during those time periods, or why they choose those time periods. But those time periods are the ones that I've seen constantly while testing MMORPGs in the past. So keep an eye out for those dates, and just be aware that Chrono Odyssey is going to get a global test in the first half of the year, and we'll be releasing in quarter 4 of 2025. We are so freaking hyped for Chrono Odyssey. We're hyped for Arcade Chronicles. I'm so hyped for everything that's going to be coming out soon, bro. Hopefully you guys are just as hyped as I am. I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been forever, and peace out.